Hey guys, MRG here with episode 17 of my Bloodborne Let's Play. In the last episode, we pretty much did nothing but just do some side stuff, spoke with Gilbert, and unlocked two new areas for our Let's Play. Sorry. Something in my throat, Jesus Christ. Nightmare Frontier and... where is it? Is it really the first tombstone that gives us this one? I remember getting the tombstone. There it is. Cainhurst Castle. I think I said Cainhurst on accident. When I first heard the name, I misheard it as Cainhurst, and I've been saying as that for years. It's Cainhurst. I got that mixed up. So welcome to Forsaken Cainhurst Castle. And this area is honestly one of my three favorite areas in this game. It is such a beautiful area. It reminds me of Dark Souls 3, and personally, Dark Souls 3 is my favorite Dark Souls game. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people have problems with it, but I like it a lot, but enough about that. This right here is a shortcut for later. We're not going to be worrying about that for now. I gotta say, out of all of this whole area, I gotta say the boss and the area leading up to the castle are the two hardest things about it. The castle itself is just kind of lengthy. These things are called blood lickers. I almost said brain lickers, but no. They can hurt a lot. They're fast, and they are just pure annoyance. As you can see, they do this weird, like, cricket hop thing. But they get stuck on these statues pretty easily, so holy crap, that hurt like nuts. They're probably the most dangerous enemy in this game. I mean, not game, but area. The rest of the enemies aren't really that bad. And there's a lot of them in this area. There's a dozen of them, which can be kind of annoying. Numbing Mist. I don't think that's useful whatsoever for this area, which is kind of odd. It gives it that. Or that is here. Whatever. There's also these worm enemies. This is the only other time they appear. I know it isn't. I'm wrong again. They appear a little bit later in the Nightmare Frontier, actually. I'm going to worry about those ones later. I don't want to get ambushed. There's quite a few of these blood lickers, and I don't like them. They're hard to deal with. They're kind of annoying, and I would skip ahead straight into the castle, but there's some items they guard that I really want to get, so... And they have a lot of HP. Like, that one had 1,400, which is kind of weird, because I think on here... Okay, never mind. I thought they had just under 1,000, but I was wrong. They had just under 1,400, so I was... They're the only strong enemy in the game. Strong enemies are just larger enemies with higher HP, like the executioners and stuff. Nothing... I think Scourge Beasts also count as those. Are these things weak to any elements? Let me look that up real quick. I have no idea, personally. They are weak to thrust, I think. Yeah. So in that case, this is thrust right here, so... I mean, that was a charge one. Did I slip down? Yeah, I did. I'm glad I wasn't attacked when I wasn't looking. Yeah, this is why they're annoying. They just jump and stagger you into oblivion. Like, see? Not giving me an opportunity to heal. That's typical. And of course, there's a bug enemy doing it too. Like, I've been playing a lot of Hollow Knight, and that happens to me so freaking often. Yeah, this is a little too slow for my liking. It does more damage, but this is quicker than thrust attacks, so. They're mostly separated from each other, which is nice, and I guess I was wrong about there being a dozen. I remember okay, you know what it was? There's an area later in the game that has a lot more of these guys. There's a lot of them. You can use these statues right here to kind of get them stuck, which is nice, but that one kind of ignored it. So. So, lore-wise, basically, Cainhurst was home to people called Vilebloods who used, basically drunk blood and became basically vampires and shit, and over time, the people of Cainhurst became these engorged, flea-like demons. At least some of them. Believe it or not, though, these guys are actually malnourished compared to some of the other ones you see, because there's not a lot of blood left, so a lot of them are actually kind of skinny. And I don't think the ones that are skinny have any difference in terms of stats. I think they all have the same stats. I kind of got stuck on the statue knives. These remind me of those weird monsters from Dark Souls 3, the ones that were like, they like acted dead but then popped up and attacked you. The long hair. I think that's basically this game's version of that. So I decided to do 3 episodes today, if you guys are curious. This is my 3rd recording for today. Well, 4th counting this failed attempt for episode 15 that I didn't really care for, but regardless, it's because there won't be any videos for about a week and a half, starting on the 4th, or after the 4th. Like, I'm going to do videos on the 4th, but the 5th there will be no videos, and then until the 14th. I just have a lot of plans coming up. Like, I'm having a friend coming over, I'm going camping, and I have other friends coming over, actually, besides that one other friend. So I'm just going to be, like, really busy and not really able to record. I mean, we might do a video, post a video on my channel, like us playing a game or something, but besides that, I don't really see myself actually making any live streams. Freaking annoying worms. I hate these enemies. Just because they're really annoying. I don't have any fire Molotovs either, which kind of sucks. Wow, nice hitbox there, game. This is why I'm gonna lose to these, because the hitbox decided to be complete garbage and not let me hit the fucking enemy. Typical shit, right? I'm out of here. Fuck that. I could suck a dick. I'm not grabbing that. Fine, I'll grab it. I'm not giving up on it. Please tell me I have a Molotov. Oh shit, I have 7. Never mind. That's right, I bought some. That does nothing anyway. Shit. It's not worth fighting more than one. They stagger you a little bit. Okay, so there's 3 or 4 left, I believe. 3. I'm heading back to Hunter's Dream so I could heal up after I grab this item and grab more blood vials and probably get a level up. I think I have enough, just enough for a level up. Wow, more up here. What do you know? This is never gonna end. This is just the whole episode is me dealing with these fucking tapeworms. I don't think that's their name, but this is basically, they basically look like giant tapeworms. Well, actually, tapeworms could be actually really big. Do not look up images of what a tapeworm could look like. They are nasty critters. They're one of the largest parasites ever known. They're nasty, like... It kind of proves, like, what you need to cook meat, because if you eat meat that's a little raw, that's what's gonna happen. They're garbage critters. What's that for? Tempering bloodstone. I don't know if that's actually useful. And they don't even drop that much stuff. They're really just not worth dealing with, those worms. Apparently they got parasite larvae. Yeah, they're not worth it at all. They drop nothing. They have a lot of HP for what they are. And they have barely any blood echoes. At least stuff like Wandering Nightmares drop shards, you know, like a lot of shards. So I'm gonna quickly run back to Hunter's Dream so I could get my blood vials back up and possibly level up. Minutes already. We're not even in the castle. That courtyard took me 10 minutes. Jesus. Should have done that last episode then. Shit. It's alright.
What is it? Very well, let me.
Get that up to 30. Hell yes. Alright, that's pretty good for now.
Farewell, good happening.
Plus, it is the castle itself, wrong way. The castle itself, the inside at least, isn't as bad as the outside. I mean, there's some annoying enemies, but for the most part, they're not that bad. They're actually some of the easier enemies. The bloodsuckers, or bloodlickers, well, either way, really. They're one of the hardest faced enemy in this area to deal with. So they do respawn, the bloodlickers, but since we got all the items already, I don't think we even need to, besides that one, we don't need to deal with any of them. Wait a minute. Shit. I just remembered there was a second courtyard I missed. Not a courtyard, but like a second section with a bunch of them. I was like, wasn't there one with like 3 of them guarding a few items? Yep. Okay, so when this thing stops bouncing, I want to see how much this doesn't do. I'm not going to use that then. They're going to just strafe. I call that their tantrum attack. It looks like they're like headbanging. Why does that do so much fucking damage? Jesus. That's right, get stuck on the statue, you little bag of crap. Did they fix the AI on these? Because sometimes they get stuck on that and... I was trying to get one more hit, because if you hit a dead enemy, even if you hit an enemy that's dead still, you can't get HP back with the that little orange bar thing. I knew there was a dozen of these fuckers. Okay. Stop bouncing around, you little boob. They do drop a lot of experience, at least. I think they have a chance of dropping something. I forget what it is. Random gym type gym times 1. So pretty much they could drop a blood gem 16% of the time. It's not bad. Though it's random, so it's like, it could be good, it could be bad, it could be both. It just... Yeah, so 3 of them. 2 of them are skinny, so hopefully I can just... Oh my god, you could kick. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. That's the first time I actually saw that. I don't want to get that close to the giant one right there. What would have been kind of cool is if, depending on the size of their abdomens, or whatever you call that weird part of the bug body, that would have been cool if it was like a different amount of HP. Why is it giving me numbing mist? I don't remember there being any enemy in this area that has a healing ability. Maybe that HP idea would have been a bad idea. So we got 1 left, and then we could head in. It didn't do shit! I don't think that one does anything. Wow. That thing just exploded into blood. Holy crap, it was like a water balloon full of blood. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's get into chat the castle. Oh, it opens for us. Open. Okay. So, welcome to Cainhurst. There is one kind of annoying gimmick in this castle, is that there are invisible enemies. These guys are just enemies, regular bad guys. So be careful walking around because you'll run into some of these ghost enemies that can be kind of a pain, but you can't kill them. Again, those guys, gals. But they're easily staggered and die pretty quickly, so it's not a big deal. There's one on one of the upper floors that can lock you in place and get all the other ones coming towards you, so be careful. All these enemies have around the same HP, so it could be worse, I guess. It's around 600-ish. Jesus, I don't remember there being that many of you guys here. Good. Jesus! Once I'm done dealing with all these ladies, I'll get the enemy names and descriptions. Let me see. So those guys we were like scrubbing the floors, those are just called Cain's servants. And for the spirits, they're just called spirits. For second castle spirits, but for the sake of this, that's what I'll call them, spirits. Wow. So there's another enemy in this area I didn't know the name about until now, which pretty interesting name. Well, I'll point it out when we get to it. It's not going to be for a bit. Oh, that's one of the but one of the, a really good weapon I can use that scales with both skill and blood tinge. So I might try that out because I hear that weapon's actually pretty good. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Let me heal up because this is unupgraded, so it's not gonna. Jesus Christ. I really like it. I mean, I need to upgrade it, but I really, really like it. So we're gonna upgrade that baby and use that because, Jesus, that's amazing. It's fast and that gun attack is pretty damn badass. But that's not even one of the items I was looking for in this area. There's two other weapons I was looking for. I was about to say, is that an eye gouger guy? No, but it's just one of the servants. Looks like one of the... It does look like one of them, but it isn't. So... I think there's something for us to get on both ways, so let's go this other way real fast. This castle is pretty long, so it will be split up for sure. That courtyard took a lot longer than I was expecting. I thought I would have been through that within like five-ish minutes, but nice. You guys doing your synchronized miss? Is that your like dance routine? God, I'm sadistic. Did that ghost just take fall damage? Oh, another chunk. One more and I can upgrade something. Upgrade something to +7, I believe. There you are. I don't want to fall down there. I don't want to risk taking so much damage and missing completely. So we'll we'll be normal and walk down the stairs like a normal person instead of breaking our legs and killing that bitch. There we go. Getting a really good amount of blood echoes. I might be able to do another level up and some upgrading by the end of this episode. Because if I'm not mistaken, this area also has some good, decent amount of blood chunks. This room is full of enemies. It doesn't look like it, but it's actually pretty dangerous to go for that center item. Plus, I think it's just a quicksilver. It's a trap, basically. They want you to grab it, and they all surround you. It's a pain in the real wherever they touch you. Oh, it fucked me! Jesus Christ! Actually, ignore what I just said. Don't screw at me, please. Hashtag not what to do. I won't do that hashtag. That joke kind of sucks. Sorry. Hey, it's Quicksilver, man. I want it. This room would be amazing for, like, Thanksgiving, you know? Minus all the statues and the, you know, the ghosts that want to cut your freaking head off, but besides that, those two things, yeah. You can sign me up. I'll definitely celebrate Thanksgiving or whatever here. Double dress. That's a fun dress to wear for, like, just like a joke, you know? Nothing serious. Just, I don't think it's even that good of a set. But I see a lot of people just jokingly wear it, because gear in this game, honestly, doesn't really matter half the time. Because you get hit, like, 3 or 4 shot with some bosses anyway, so it's like, what's the point of wearing a lot of the gear? Just to look cool. Since we're about to get into some enemies, I guess hey, Japanese man. So we're gonna get to a new enemy. They're called gargoyles, or in the game, actually, they're called Lost Child of Equality. Which is, I think, a time period, but I call them gargoyles. Those are what they look like. They have 1,000 health. They're not that hard of an enemy to deal with. You can knock them down. I think you could actually stagger them pretty easily like that. Bye-bye, I hope you weren't dropping something. Bye. There's another one up here right there. But this one's kind of easy to deal with because you can easily sneak up on it and actually attack it from behind. Don't mind me. Don't mind that weird sound behind you. Junk. Oh, I can do an upgrade now. Another upgrade. Where are you? There you are. Ow. Interesting enemy. I don't remember if they appear anywhere else in the game besides Cainhurst. A nice view of the lake and a kind of an island, the bridge we came on. That's where we started, way over there, like above my head. That's where we started, I believe. We have a shortcut coming up, I think, so we have 24 minutes here. Oh god, I'm being... Grandpa, please get away from me before I call the police. Didn't do much. Well, it did half my health, but it could be worse. Bad grandpa. Bad grandpa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was bad. Okay. I thought there was another gargoyle there. Okay, so there's a rapier guy over here. Or rapier. It's a type of sword. They could be a little bit tough. They have 1,000 HP also. They hit kind of hard. They mostly drop blood vials. This guy. So hopefully I can stagger locking him. Or shoot him and knock him back like 1,000 feet. Nice. I like that, like, we both hit each other. They could drop Numbing Mist. They have a 5% chance of Numbing Mist. which I really don't see the point of that in this area because, again, no enemy actually heals itself in this section, so it's like, really? You're gonna give that? So we have 2 gargoyles right here, and I'm not sure, but I think there might be another one, so... Oh shit, I screwed up actually. You know what? You could actually run up and knock them off the edge. I should have done that. Let me get away from that statue before that grandpa gives me a hug of death. Damn it! What the hell? At least the iframes kind of make it so the other one can't hurt me, but... Frick, man. That was like half my health and... Exactly. Is that just... Does that do just half health? I think that's good reach, not gonna lie. I bet that item is not even going to be that good. I might be wrong. Execution garb. Yeah, we'll check that out at the end of the episode. Please tell me the shortcut's coming up because I really... It's getting to that time. So there's another enemy in this, a new version of that spirit that has like their head in their hands. If they scream, they basically make the other ones go kind of berserk. Vile Blood Register. I think that's for a Covenant-related business. I'm not sure. So, I believe this is the shortcut. So I think this will be the end of today's video. Yeah. So for the rest of the video, I'm going to check out the new weapon and probably upgrade it because I heard great things about it. Like, I've never been a huge fan of it myself, but since I'm doing Blood Tinge, I might try it out. Plus, it's about time to get us a new weapon anyway, so might as well. Clicked the wrong one. I wanted to click that one. There we go. I'm looking up what its scaling is like. So, oh wow. So it has A in scale, but I'm kind of surprised the Blood Tinge is only D rank. That's kind of a lot less than I was expecting, but besides that, I heard very good things about that weapon, so we're definitely going to be running it. Swapping places because this is going to be my new main weapon. So fortify, upgrade, 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 upgrade. And we're good. Well, not quite. I do want to quickly equip all these so I have the best ones for this. I just like doing this, like going down the list and clicking whichever one does more damage. And that would be you. HP near death, not bad. Good effect. Not the greatest, but regardless. I always keep clicking a circle. So, it does a little bit less, but we got the Blood Tinge little effect there, and it's already A rank, which is fantastic. It's going to be like that for the rest of the game. It's all around more solid. I just like its speed too, like it's really quick. Plus, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. This one's gun damage. Gonna need a lot more Quicksilver, not gonna lie. Not sure we have enough for one more level up, so I'll get that real quick.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
Yes. Let's go Blood Tinge. Since I'm finally getting some weapons that are actually for Blood Tinge, that's going to be extremely useful.
Farewell, good hunter.
Didn't mean to do that. I always do that on accident too. And I'll put the rest of my money into Molotov cocktails. They're not going to be very useful coming up. I'm just curious, can I actually use paper on this? I can? Well, alright, that's pretty damn cool. So yeah, that's... Oh, the new set. So it's more physical based. That's pretty cool. Other than the chest piece, I'm not really a huge fan of it. Yeah, the chest piece is pretty much the only part that is actually kind of useful with all that physical related stats, but I'm going to keep what I have on now. Just... Actually... Excuse me. I might equip it. Because it has more physical stats. I lose a tiny bit in arcane, but let's see what it looks like. Okay. Kind of reminds me of Alfred. Actually, that makes sense, because Alfred is one of the executioners. Okay. So I kind of like it. At the same time, I don't like it. The parts I like about it are, like, the front part, right around where the lantern is and stuff, but on the back, like, I don't really like the giant cape. The smaller one's fine, but I think I'm going to have the other one on, just because the slightly more arcane is going to help for the upcoming boss. I just like the look of it more, too. It's like a more worn version of that executioner garb. So, that'll be it for today's episodes. All of today's episodes. And, real quick, I do want to show you a little. So I got a new green screen, and just like that, it's put away, and I don't have to worry about it. It doesn't take like 5 minutes to take apart and put into my storage, my little storage area where I put it. Now I just have to find a new spot for that. So I love it. It's so good. Elgato. E-L-G-A-T-O. That's the brand of it. It's pricey, but if you do a lot of streams and stuff, it's a really good brand. There is a cheaper version on Amazon. The Elgato is $160, but there's a $130 version, which is basically the same thing. But I got this one because it was actually on sale. So, but I think it still ended a day or two ago, which kind of sucks, but. Check out Elgato. They have some good brands, some good gaming stuff. They have two versions of the green screen. The one that I have, which is just carry case, you pull it up and it's done. And then they have one that you hang on a ceiling, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put holes into my ceiling and have it risk dropping and hitting someone in the head, you know? Nah, I don't want to kill someone with it. So, with that, guys, that's the end of today's videos. Tomorrow will be the rest of Cainhurst, as well as hopefully the boss. I'm probably going to get some grinding off screen. Just the upcoming boss could be a little tough, and I want to have a little bit more in terms of HP, I guess, stats in general. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.